Hey friends, welcome back here. Today we are talking about how I almost ate a business. Are we together? Let's talk poultry keeping. Yes, welcome back here once again. And if you're new, my name is Simon, and here we speak the African way of things that actually do matter. Today, it's going to be just a quick one of how you can actually start a poultry keeping business. You get what I mean? But I'll start with my little story. There's this one chicken that we bought, and we bought it for an occasion. It was to be eaten on a feast. We had to have a celebration, somewhat like that. So we kept it for something like 1 month. As we are feeding it. Actually there were two, a boy and a girl. That's a cock and a hen, yeah. So we fed them. I kept feeding them every morning, every afternoon, in the night, until the day reached. And it was time for this boy to go, actually girl. It was time for this girl to go. This hen was going to be cut, and we were going to eat it, and we are going to enjoy it, and it was going to be in our stomachs, and then after maybe give us some proteins to body build our bodies. You get what I mean? But close to the slaughtering period of this hen, I looked for it everywhere. I couldn't find it. I thought it had actually jumped off the fence and maybe it just went anyhow. I found it laying eggs somewhere in the sand. I was happy. I was very happy. And I told myself, now you have proven to be useful. We are not eating you anymore. So I had to tell my parents, we're not eating this girl here because she has laid eggs. And we're also happy to actually hear that what they bought for eating is now laying eggs. So in that way, we started actually buying more of those hens to lay eggs. And as you're seeing there, so far it has given us some few eggs for us to eat, just to get on the proteins, to get because eggs are rich in iron and they have some protein, body building. You get what I mean? So we're no longer buying eggs from any shop. We have a girl that is laying eggs for us, and that is what I wanted to let us know. That one man said that never underestimate small beginnings. Something as little as this can actually grow to become this big. You get what I mean? Now from this one hen that we are having all these eggs, we can actually let them hatch and not eat them, and after hatching we multiply the chicks grow, they also lay eggs, then they hatch them. You get what I mean? That is how a farm is going to be built. Are you seeing what I'm talking about? Maybe, just maybe, I just wanted to encourage us, maybe, just maybe, the goat farm that you're looking for is actually in that one goat that you're not feeding well at home. Maybe, just maybe, the transporting business that you're thinking, that you're dreaming about is in that motorcycle that you're actually selling off to get maybe a ticket to go to the Middle East and work as a waiter or and work as a security guard. Maybe, just maybe, your wildest dream of being the biggest distributor of coffee is in that one coffee plantation tree that you are not probably disinfecting. You get what I mean? So this is what I just wanted to let you more keep quiet. This is what I wanted to let us know. This is what I wanted to let us know, that irrespective of any business that you're in, irrespective of any career that you're in, irrespective of the things that you have started, don't despise small beginnings, because when well handled, those small beginnings can actually multiply into multi-billions of dollars. I'll give you a typical example, a little story of KFC. Kentucky Fried Chicken, and I believe that is the best example because we are talking about chicken. We are talking about poultry keeping. This man, Colonel Sanders, he was going to kill himself because he felt life was it was useless. He wasn't going any further. But he remembered the recipe of his mom. You get what I mean? His mom used to have a special recipe for preparing chicken. You get what I mean? So at the point when he was at the verge of killing himself, of committing suicide, he remembers the recipe that the mom actually told him, and then he started with one chicken. He got a few hens and then applied that recipe on those hens. And boy, they were sweet. And he got money. He started on the street. You get what I mean? And from the street, he gathered up capital. He went to rent a part of a restaurant. And after a while, he actually bought that restaurant. And it is from that restaurant that we now know Kentucky Fried Chicken. But where did he start from? He started from that one hen that he actually applied the recipe that the mama told him, and by the time he died at around 70 something, he was a multi-billionaire. You get what I mean? And all he did was not to despise small beginnings. So I want to let us know, don't give up. Yeah, this might not be mainly for poultry keepers. It can be for a goat farmer, it can be for a pig farmer, it can be for a coffee grower. You get what I mean? It can be for a spinach farmer, it can be for any it applies anywhere. It can be for a transporting business, a transporting businessman. You get what I mean? It applies almost everywhere. Don't despise small beginnings. I almost ate that little business. Now I can actually get off eggs that I can sell to the neighbors. Now I can actually hatch those eggs and we get more chicks, and we can actually sell off those chicks, or we can actually grow those chicks and they grow up to be actually big hens, and we also sell them off as big hens, or we actually let them lay. We get more eggs as we are hatching. You get what I mean? What I wanted to let us know is that in the business world, I'm also just starting in this thing. It's very much important to actually be patient with the process. Maybe you just need to wait in a little bit for that seed that you actually sow, for that capital that you actually put in that business before you close it. Maybe you just wait. You just have to wait in a little bit, and then you'll see the fruit sprouting out. All I did was to wait a little bit for that hen to lay eggs. The day of its slaughtering was close, but it laid eggs before, and it's now alive because it proved to be useful. Maybe you just need to give that business a little chance, a little more time. You get what I mean? So don't give up. Don't give up, and don't be afraid to start. Don't be afraid to make big steps. You get what I mean? Okay, so just in case this has inspired you, just in case it has helped you in any way, just kindly help me give it a like and share it with a friend who might need it. All we need as young African people is to be enthusiastic, optimistic, patient, and hardworking. We shall make it. We are going to make it, as far as I know. God bless you. My name is Simon Kine, speaking the African way of things that actually do matter. I'll see you in the next one. Now, this is the joy of every farmer. Harvest.